Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stream, Mr. Tim Key.
Good to see you, Flat. Merry Christmas, Flat.
Merry Christmas to you, Tim.
Next track.
Okay.
Well, here we all are, Fletch. Hello, Fletch.
Hello, hi. Can you hear me?
Hi. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear the music? Yes. Can you hear the music?
Believe me, I can hear everything.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Fletch.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Merry Christmas.
I'm just going to get my setup right.
Yeah, okay, sorry, hang on. What are you doing? I like it when you get close to the camera.
I haven't got a star yet.
I've got one.
Yeah.
I don't have a tree, but I've got one.
It's like a fable. You've got no tree and a star. I've got a tree and no star. We should be friends. I do sometimes think that.
Would be nice.
I experimented with a few things as a star. I tried putting my Perrier award on it, but it's so heavy it fell right through all the branches.
It's not hollow either, is it?
What, and you are? Glass
I sit at the top of my...
Glass houses. Can you just explain to these guys who you are and what you do? Come on then, Fletch. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes, Merry Christmas. My name is Sam Fletcher, and I...
don't know whether they need a first and a second name, do they? Just a Sam would do.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sam, but you call me Fletch, though.
I tell you what, Fletch, so what you like about you. You give as good as you get.
Well, am I still explaining who I am, or is that enough, do you think?
Sorry, pardon me?
I used to be his tech like 10 years ago.
Used to be his tech. Just bypasses me, goes straight to the crowds.
Sorry, I used to be your tech 10 years ago.
How long ago?
About 10 years ago.
Now look at you, Fletch. You're a man in your own right. And good on you.
Yes, teching you again, taking your show in my house.
Still the same role. The pandemic hits, and back we come together. You adapt or you die, Fletch. I honestly do believe that. Now you've got some nice Christmassy tracks, huh?
Yeah. Yes. And some videos, some vids. I've got some vids.
I don't mind you saying yeah. You don't have to say yes. I want it to be quite an informal show.
Sorry, sir.
Should we take our first poem?
Yes. You happy with the music?
You can say yeah. Honestly, yeah is fine. I just want it to be quite a sort of informal Christmassy thing.
Yes. Do you want the... Yeah. Don't like it. It doesn't work for me, yeah. I don't think, yeah. Does it work?
It's those things dangling down that piss me off most about you, and the glasses.
What's dangling down you? What's dangling down on you?
I don't know. I just fiddled with those a couple of times. I think they're part of the jumper.
You put them around your ears.
There isn't a jumper in the world where you're expected to wear loops around your ears. Are you joking? Oh, hang on a minute.
Keeps them up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Keeps them up.
It stopped slipping down now.
Yeah, and they're invisible too. You really can't see them.
Well, why did you point them out then?
Mine are doing the same, but for my trousers.
I do agree. There should be braces on more parts of your clothes. I see no reason at all why you shouldn't have braces on your gazelles that go right up over your shoulders.
That's what I used to use the laces for on the shoes.
Are you going to let me do a poem or not?
Okay. Yeah.
And a touch louder with the music. Remember what we talked about? I don't know why I bother going for a coffee with you. Yeah, good point. I suppose the audience at home, in this year of all years, want to hear some depressing dirge underneath the poems. Did you just type in all the terrible problems we've had in 2020 into Spotify and see what song they plunged it all into? Turn it up.
What do you want? What do you want?
Turn it up. I want to hear what you're playing. That's what I want.
I know. I'm putting something else on.
Coward. I'll take it. Touch quieter, but yeah, I'll take it. A robin banged his knee on a chestnut so he could no longer flee his predators. In the end, he got rodded by a fox and then eaten by another fox who had an understanding with the first fox. Are you a fan of the robin?
Yes.
Favourite bird at Christmas?
Annika Rice.
It's a live
Shirley
show.
Ballas.
Just read the room. Read the room. Everything about it, including the cultural reference, was 30 years old in that joke. Annika Rice, are you lashed?
It was the first thing that came to my head.
Well, think of another bird now. I'm interested to know who these birds are now. Favourite 3 birds at Christmas? Honestly, I swear, if you say Dawn French, I'm going to get an Uber round to yours and wallop you. You can clap as much as you like. Give me a bird of the feathered V.
Oh, okay. Turkey?
Yeah, by the way, don't do a thumbs up every time you think you've done a good contribution. I
was counting.
Not with that, you're not. The one saving grace about your Annika Rice comment is that you didn't do that straight after. At least you looked ashamed. What is that you're drinking?
Snowball. It's a snowball.
This is the second perm of the show. Also, you're in charge. Do you know what you're in charge of, Fletch?
What?
Well, you're in charge of the music, the films, the vibe, and the timekeeping.
The vibe?
Yeah, you're nailing it. You're up and down. But I wouldn't swap you for anyone in the world, except for Ed couldn't do it tonight.
Yeah. I mean, he does do a good job.
It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday.
His. Do you think people watch this on their birthday? I think if it's my birthday, I'm watching some actual telly. Mark Young trod on a bauble, and it tore his foot to shreds. He yelped, and his wife ran in. "Get the fuck off the sheepskin rug, Mark!" Blood was flicking onto the sheepskin rug. Mark was in tears. He hopped to the fireplace and leant on the mantel. "So you're yelling at me for bleeding now?" His wife was tutting and pouring white blood onto the rug. "You're literally yelling at me for bleeding." Bit better. At least it had like a funny line in that one.
I like that one.
Do you?
Chicken.
Yep. Nature's turkey. One more. Can I have Robin?
Robin.
Yeah, fantastic. No, I prefer the other ones though. We had Robin the other year. The problem is it just doesn't stretch. You got to get
stuff it. What do you stuff it with?
Not a lot, I got to say. 1 grain of Annika Rice.
Oh, you have a rice with it. Very nice.
Do you not have rice at Christmas on Christmas Day? I once went to a friend's house for a roast dinner one Sunday. He finished cooking the roast dinner. He poured rice all over the top of it.
Oh.
Who's this?
Nice. Playing? Oh, it's Alan Jones.
You a fan?
I suppose so. I mean, he's not got much of a back catalogue, has he?
You know what I always say about Alan Jones? I always say one of the only people to absolutely nail being a cunt as a child and an adult. Have you got walnuts?
No.
Must be me then. I just heard a walnut. No, it's good to see you. How are we doing for time? An elf was making a toy. He slipped and cut himself next to his dick.
10 past.
Oh, we've got to get going. Do you want to give a tease as to what we're doing in the next bit?
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Very well judged. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, the next section is a little bit of a case of yum, yum, yum. We're going to cook mince pies, aren't we?
Yes.
It's a hell of a show, isn't it? There's so much going on. It's a bit of a hybrid. Should we do one more in there or a couple more? This one's a good one.
Yeah, okay.
My Christmas tree stepped out of its bucket and joined me in the kitchen. Are you going to do any of those M&S savoury bite things? I was astonished my tree was talking. When do I have to fuck around here to get a beer? His voice had a rather unsympathetic, rasping quality. We'll go on this one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then we're in the kitchen. Then we're up and running. This one's lovely. Santa killed Blitzen in a sustained and frenzied attack. He stood over his kill, his beard lank with blood. What was happening with him? Let's play a film.
Ты в ритме стан, тебе некуда деваться, 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 в ритме стан, тебе некуда деваться. Тебе некуда деваться. Тебе некуда деваться. Тебе некуда деваться. Тебе некуда деваться в ритме танца. 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 Тебе некуда деваться.
Right, now, Flesh,
Yeah.
you need to... Let's turn that off, shall we? Let's turn the dishwasher off. Now, what are we doing? You need to talk me through it, and you need to keep me on an even keel. And I'm gonna. Have you preheated your oven?
Yeah. No, I haven't. I thought I had. I haven't. When you say talk you through it, am I supposed to have the recipe?
Have you got the recipe?
Yeah, but it's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
But my phone is this.
Yeah, it's very rare people use the phrase "my phone is this." It's usually "this is my phone." Well, let's piece together what we can remember. First things first, let's get the mulled wine on, okay? Let's do that now. Okay, I've got my mulled wine.
Yeah, all I could find. Oh no, go on. What you got? Yeah,
mine says mull it over. That's on.
You said to get holiday. You said to get holiday wine, didn't you?
Yeah. By the way,
I got that.
Yeah, but Fletch, if you yeah, nice, but
that's all I could find.
Yeah, the problem with that is in your setup to your quote-unquote joke, you've said to me, you said to get holiday wine, as if some people sometimes say get holiday wine instead of get mulled wine.
Oh, but it's quite good though, isn't it?
By the way, Fleck, one of my favourite things about you is that you're bold and you just sort of join in and throw some stuff into the mix. But to use that as a setup, you said to get holiday wine. Are you joking?
I quite like it.
Right, now we're going to make the. Are we going to make the filling for the mince pies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
There was
what?
Apple, right? An apple. You need an apple.
Yeah, I've got an apple.
And you need to. It said cut it up finely, but I'm going to grate mine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's a bit of a liberty, but yeah, I'm going to cut mine up finely. By the way, there's someone apparently during the film, Morgan said that there's someone whose birthday is in the audience.
Right. Happy birthday.
Yeah? Do you remember his name?
No, I don't.
Was it Gary?
I don't know. I think we might get the answer in a minute. Someone's gonna tell us, but
well, look, let's just press on and just make these mince pies. I mean, I've seen cookery shows, and actually, the beauty of it is you are genuinely just watching people cook. So the fact that I'm even going to throw a few poems in is basically a bit of a bonus.
Can I ask you a question?
I've been saying for years that I'm happy for you to ask me any question at any time you like.
Can you grate an apple? Nothing's coming out. Literally nothing's coming out of it. That's what's coming out of it.
Yeah.
I'm zesting an apple. I'm zesting it.
I've heard a lot of stories about people grating. I've never really heard the phrase "there's nothing coming out of it." when people start talking about juicing or milking something, I can imagine them being pissed off nothing's coming out. But if you're grating something, pardon me?
At the grater, I mean, not out of the apple.
Oh, I see. There's a thought, isn't it? To milk an apple.
I suppose, yeah. Apple milk.
Oh, right. Well, here's my next poem, Fletch. Nice and quiet with the music, because this one's a bit... In fact, yeah, very good. Robert tiptoed down the stairs, dressed as Santa. Crept into the lounge. The mince pie had already gone. And so had the carrots. And someone had done a shit on the floor. Robert was appalled. He surveyed the devastation. And then he crept back out and up the stairs. He'd sort this all out in the morning. Right. I've got my apple. I'm assuming...
Not the most appetising of poems to say as I was spooning my my mincemeat.
By the way, Fletch, we've got to go quick here. We've got to go quick. And that is a good shot. Look at that shot. Can you believe that? I genuinely think you're sort of your Jamie Olivers and your your Delias of this world would cream themselves if that was part of their TV show.
What do you think of this? What do you think of this?
Yeah, that... To be honest, Fletch, and don't take this the wrong way, that looks like a geek mixing dog food. And that is not a criticism. Couldn't be further from one. I've never noticed though. I think don't blame the player, blame the game, because mine looks like dog food too. Right, I think I'm bunging a lemon in, aren't I?
Yeah, you have to zest a lemon. You've got to go full Richard Blackwood on it.
Yeah, okay. I don't mind getting my Blackwood on. Okay, I'm zesting a lemon.
What about your pastry?
My pastry is a different matter altogether. I've made pastry from scratch, and my pastry is standing at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah. I've allowed it to rest. Quick poem, I think, Fletch. I'll tell you what,
yeah.
There's plenty going on. Plenty for everyone. Happy birthday to Gary. What do you think Gary looks like, Fletch?
Sorry, hang on. I think Gary probably. I can imagine him with a beard, I think. Gary's got a beard.
Yeah, fair enough. Whatever, really. A thaw came. A snowman melted. There was a pedo under there. Vigilantes have built a snowman round a pedo. This is lovely music. What is this? Sarti?
Yes, yeah. Eric Sarti. Do your poems, do they all just sort of end? Do you ever think, I want to know more about that pedo, or is that enough?
I don't think a single time in my life have I ever thought I want to know more about that pedo.
Well, poems are quite brief, aren't they? Do you ever sort of think, that's enough of that one?
I feel like I'm on Sunday brunch now, Flip. I once went for an audition to play a pedo.
not the best music. Not the best music to be played at this point.
Well, move it onto a different track then.
No, I'm turning it up.
Track.
I'll turn it up.
Track.
Hang on. Let's go old school.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what you don't want to happen in a... fuck me, my rolling pin's on.
Has it got a broom? Has it got a broom at the end of it?
Yeah, what the fuck is that bit?
Oh yeah, no. I thought I've been using those ones. Yeah, fine.
Right. Okay. You know that now's the time of year when they do their rundowns of their lists of the best things in 2020. If they're doing like a list of some of the best jokes in 2020, I think my fucking rolling pin surprise brush joke was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see Nigel Slater doing this, do you? Nigel
Slater's shows are very, very dry compared to this, and I love his shows. Bless his little heart. And apparently he's a fan of mine. Huh? Right. I'll tell you what.
I'm a fan of his.
Right. And I'm not.
Maybe he's watching. Maybe he's watching tonight.
Maybe. He'd just be stood there in his jumper, wouldn't he, like that? Well, I think.
What do you think? What do you think of my my onesie, by the way?
I didn't know it was a onesie.
Have you noticed? Have you not noticed? Look.
That's fantastic. I'll tell you what. Say what you like about us. We put some thought into these shows, don't we? One way or the other. Well, not thought.
No, I mean, it's only because I knew this was going to end late.
Right. I thought you were going to say end badly there.
Well, that's sort of, yeah, maybe.
I've downscaled my ambitions for these mince pies. I've decided to make a mince pie. Have you got a weird trough thing like that? Well, I'm pinning all my hopes on A1 in the corner here.
There's no room. There's no room at all for any of this.
What, this sort of material?
Yeah. Yeah. This is. I'm gone. There's not. It's just. There's like half a teaspoon in it.
I think if I'm like, Friday night, 10:30, week before Christmas, watching a couple of chaps doing their best, I'll be happy. How about you?
Do you know what I'd be doing? I'd be doing going to this.
Yeah, you're going to be getting your Nigel Slater on.
I think so.
Yeah. I think I'll be like this, Fletch. I'll be like this.
Oh, these guys are cool. Hey.
How's your
right.
Lord?
Oh no, I'm just having that.
Oh yeah, I'm
just
now
sipping that.
Yeah, your holiday drink. Oh, that was unbelievable, Fletch.
I think that would be in the top 10. That's in the top 10. That's definitely in the top 10, isn't it?
I've not read the list. Right, horrible phrase, Fletch, but I'm now going to spoon the filth.
Is that what Hollywood says to do in the recipe? Spoon the feces, spoon the dog feces into the filth.
I think if he's writing a book, then he's optimistic, and he's writing spoon the mixture. If he's watching us do it now, he's saying, yeah, spoon the gash into the pie. I think even from the moment I walked into this kitchen, I was sort of seeing this as a slight salvage operation. I don't like seeing you do your Wallace and Gromit face when you're looking at your food. Right, I'm now making a lid.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Well, we're not so very different, are we, Flesh?
This is okay, I think.
I think I remember a bit in his recipe where he said something about an egg. But
Oh yeah, he does.
I can't be cracking an egg onto that, can I?
Yeah, I don't think. I don't think you're frying an egg on the top of it. It's not a breakfast pie.
Well, the way
you're not poaching
things
it.
are panned out, I've got 11 extra holes here, so I may as well poach one in one.
Are you really just making one pie? Are you really making one pie?
I'm making one pie. You've got to remember, Fletch, that I'm sort of steering this ship slightly. I've got to get us from room to room.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to do that time. It's 26 minutes past.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're way behind. Here comes a poem. Oh, I can actually... Yeah, I can lodge them in the pastry now. I've got like a big mound.
I'm not sure how far I can go to get I need to get stuff. Hang on.
What do you need to get?
But because I've got my headphones in, look.
Yeah, it's like, what's it like, Superman 3? I'm sure there's films where people have to get a certain distance, but they've got rope on them. Other stuff goes on, of course, in the films. Bit of advocate, yeah, good idea.
Bit of egg liquor.
Best kind. Right, here comes a poem. A lot of ducks got into the chocolate money factory. They started choking on the orange netted bags. One fell in the chocolate vat. The foreman started taking pot shots with his air gun. Here's another one. This is about the nativity. Did you ever do the nativity? I bet you did. Bet you
I
were a
did,
shepherd.
yeah.
Yeah, shepherd
No.
boy? Donk?
No, the star.
Jesus.
No, the guy, the star. The guy who shows the way.
What did you do? Do you remember what you did for it?
I said, they're over there. Got some sugar.
Oh, yeah. I put the wrong sugar in mine. It asked for something called caster sugar. All I had was sugar.
I thought you were going to say castor oil.
No. So this is a poem about the nativity. Yeah, I'm about to put mine in as well. I think I will put the egg in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I reckon. I think there was something about it brushing an egg on the top or something, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was, but I'm going to caramelise some sugar on top instead, I thought.
Oh, dear.
I don't know if I've done the right thing or not. I'm sure everybody's saying, don't do that.
I'll tell you what, the moment you start thinking that people, below the line are saying don't do that, is the moment you stop doing shows where you're making one mince pie and putting an egg on it. Right, I've mixed my egg. I have an egg every day, Fletch. That's my secret.
When? When? When do you eat your egg?
For breakfast.
Okay.
I wish I had an egg brush. That's a little bit of that's a slight shout out to people who are watching. If someone who's watching sends an egg brush to my agent in the next couple of days, I'll pick that up on Monday.
Well, you've got a brush.
Have I?
Yeah. You use it to roll out the pastry. Can you dip that in the egg? Oh God! Oh God! Oh, that's horrible. You haven't actually done that, have you? Oh my God! Don't do that. What are you doing?
Fletch, the way you talk sometimes, it's as if I'm like a monster who's like depraved or something. That's an indoor brush.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That oven ain't on. That just is not on. That's a fucking... I'll tell you what, this thing said preheat the oven. I didn't do that. I didn't heat it. I'm now having to post-heat this bloody oven. There's not a recipe book. There's not a recipe book in the world that suggests that.
And also, you brushed your pie with a broom.
Fletch, I live on my own. I've just gone through a fucking lockdown. What do you think? Do you want me to be completely together?
That's mad. Right. Do you want to do a poem? I'll put mine in. Should we sort of rely on mine instead?
Rely on yours. I'm not coming round, Fletch. I'm not getting my Kay Burley on. I swear I'm not. Mary kept... Do you know this poem? This is about the nativity.
No.
Mary kept trying to fuck Joseph, but his dick kept on pinging out. She kept threatening to go across the road. Then suddenly, bang, she's pregnant. Joseph was obviously mortified. You went across the road, Joseph said. No, I did not, Mary said.
Good.
You're like Keith from The Office. You finish each sketch by just chomping into your equivalent of a Scotch egg. Right, let's take a film. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's every time.
You know how long that video is?
Yeah, but I always forget how big my body is.
That was a nice birthday treat for Gary, wasn't it?
Yeah, that helps me in my darker moments to think of Gary watching. That's a nice picture. I got a little penguin up there. Penguin candle.
Yeah, so I've got one of those.
Well, you won't have one the same. What have you got? A candle?
Yeah. No, a penguin candle.
Have you?
Yeah.
We should compare penguin candles at the end.
Cool.
Cool. Alrighty.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. Sign me up. We're a right pair, Fletch. I've just put an egg on a mince pie with a chimney sweep, and you're drinking an egg.
Is this? I didn't realise we were supposed to do a costume change. Hang on.
Yeah. Do you like Christmas, Fletch?
Yeah, love it.
Favourite thing about it?
Love it.
I'm waiting.
Presents. Gifts.
Giving or receiving?
Getting them.
Yeah. We've got pet presents for each other, haven't we?
We do.
We're going to finish. We'll finish the show with a glass of mulled wine, a mince pie, and present exchange.
Next song?
Shaggy. Do you know Shaggy? The guy from Scooby-Doo? Shaggy got a job as Santa's main elf. Yeah, exactly. How's that going to go? It went as you'd imagine. How do you imagine that going?
Fucking terribly.
He's the wrong guy. He's the wrong guy. What characteristics do you need to be Santa's main elf?
Oh, a right dog's body.
Fucking organised.
Yeah.
Mind's on. You need to command respect from the other elves. He's in charge of elves. Yeah, that's good.
I would be a good elf.
Yeah, you would actually. Shaggy got a job as Santa's main elf. It went just as you'd imagine. Shaggy getting stoned the whole time, rapping about 5 presents an hour, basically being a disgrace. And he wasn't controlling his dog either. Huge great lump, annoying the reindeers, chewing up the toys. Tons of warnings from Santa, obviously. Shaggy answering back, his attitude appalling, his green shirt stinking and shiny, his squawking voice winding Santa up a treat. Shaggy always pissing on the toilet seat, leaving half-finished cans of Diet Coke all over the place, his burgundy slack dangling off his arse. Eventually, Santa lost it, swung a lawnmower at him, shattered his fibula. The dog was going mental, trying to defend his master. Santa was screaming and firing his Nerf gun at the loyal hound's flanks. Other elves were hiding, snow falling outside. Should we pull a cracker, Fletch?
Sounds great.
It will be great. We're actually going to do that.
It was as I predicted, that story, I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually.
What's your cracker? What is?
I've got I've got this one.
Huh.
Huh.
Huh. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Okay.
You know what, Fletch? I predict this any day of the week. The people below the line are loving your vibe. If I ever become Prime Minister, I will appoint you the Junior Minister for Vibe. Right, how are we pulling these back?
Well, how does it work for you? I don't know how it would work.
Oh, I tell you what, if I go like that.
Yeah, and I do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, neither of us got it.
I managed to. I've got mine.
I've got mine too. Oh, nice.
Oh, lovely.
Walnut.
You get a walnut and a cracker.
Yeah, I got my walnut now. That's good.
I'm going to put my hat on. Very festive.
This is the new normal, isn't it?
What, Christmas?
No, this.
I think Boris Johnson might have had a bit more luck if he'd called Christmas the new normal. He's got it in the neck a bit, hasn't he, for getting it all a bit wrong.
The way the screen has cut your hat, it looks like you're wearing a swimming cap.
Wouldn't say no. Maybe I'll go in the bath.
Great idea.
Did you get a joke in your cracker?
Yeah, I can't really see that well because I've got sunglasses on, but yes.
Well, you haven't got sun hearing aids on. Listen to this. How many chimneys does Father Christmas go down?
Don't know.
Well, think about it, arsehole.
Is this one of those ones that's a trivia question rather than a joke?
You think they're asking for a fun fact about how many chimneys this guy goes down? You do know this guy is like he works in mysterious ways.
I mean, as in he's not real. Sorry,
Stack.
I didn't mean to say that. Sorry.
He don't mind.
I'm so sorry. He's fine with it.
I'm just a bit worried about Gary. Also, I did this last week, and we get a breakdown of who's watching it and stuff. The average age is under 12.
I shouldn't have said anything then.
What do ducks do before Christmas dinner?
I'd say about 1 billion chimneys.
It's not the Two Ronnies mastermind sketch, you know.
I want to know the answer to the previous one.
Yeah, I know. What's your joke?
What do snowmen eat for breakfast?
Frosties.
Pretty good. Snowflakes.
As in snow rhyming with corn in that situation.
How many chimneys?
Do.
How many chimneys?
Stacks. Santa got cunted at a funeral. Everyman Jack was... Yeah, lose the music for a second, Fletch. This is a bit of a more of a serious one.
Oh, okay.
Santa got cunted at a funeral. Everyman Jack was coming up to him wanting selfies. He plunged his dark shades even further into his skull. He craved anonymity. He wished he had shaved. He wanted to be invisible. He wished he had worn black at least. He wished he had left his sack with the chap at the door. What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
10:41.
10:41. Okay, we've got to move. We've got to do another repo. I'm going to do this poem, and then I reckon it's the repo. Yeah. Cool.
Back to yeah. Okay.
Well, what are you going into the kitchen to check on the pie?
What they're sizzling and they're smelling like they're burnt. Sorry,
Remember,
they're sizzling and they're smelling like they're burnt.
well, I just got quite emotional having seen how much effort you put in.
Didn't mean to make you cry.
I can't even smell mine. If I'm being brutally honest, I put them out to the back of my mind when I left that room. I can't see myself going back into that room for a few days, actually.
Wait, when you repo? Sorry, it's a technical thing. Where are you repoing to?
I'm going to do a local repo.
Oh, I understand. I'll go to my kitchen.
Okay. This is from the Nativity. There's no room. I'm going to do like. You're okay with me doing a little bit of a voice for one of the characters? There's no room. Maid, please. She's about to drop one. Please find us a room, maid. I already said, we're fully booked. It's a busy time of year without a reservation. Maid, I fucked up. I was supposed to book it and I didn't. I hold my hands up. It's my fault, but I'm begging you. From one man to another. She's going to break my balls on this one. You can have the stable. What? I don't know. Right. Let's take a film, Flesh.
Yep. Yes.
Right.
What's that noise? Sounds like you're having a horrible time.
I'll be honest, Fletch, I'm not having a great time. Do you know what? I'm going to tell you a story.
Yes, please.
Do you know where I am?
Well, it looks like you're in your grotto. Oh, you're in. That's really full. That's really full. Is that where you dry out your tinsel?
Well, yeah, dry out my. When do you think my tinsel's getting wet each day? What do you think I put a wash on?
Well, how are you hanging your tinsel? It seems most people go vertical, don't they? No, horizontal.
Most people. Truth be told, Fletch, the the guy from the carpet shop below. He rang my bell earlier today, and I thought he was coming to give me a Christmas card, and actually he was coming to tell me that he thinks there's a leak and he's worried that this ceiling of his carpet shop's going to fall in onto all his carpets.
Because of you?
Well, it's not because of you, is it?
What do you keep doing?
Why have you decided that the reason this is all happening is because I keep doing something? What was your immediate thought that I'm doing some consistently bad behaviour?
Oh, you keep jumping into a bath when you're on a Zoom show.
I honestly believe this, Fletch, and I'll say it till the day I die. You adapt or you die. In this pandemic, what do you want me to do? I had a gig at the Soho Theatre cancelled tonight. Perfectly good gig. Why wouldn't I call you, rope you in, and get in a bath with a hat on?
I'm glad for the work.
Well, I was very happy that you agreed to it. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Are you almost sort of done with it?
This?
The pandemic.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to do it. What? A bit much
No.
now.
Yeah.
The elves clubbed together and bought Santa a gift. It was fucking shit. Absolutely fucking useless. Santa wore it to dinner so as not to offend. By the time he got back to his grotto, he was hammered and threw it to the ground. Then he burned it, pissed on it, dried it out, and then burned it again. Burnt it twice.
Sounds like Santa.
Doesn't sound that much like Santa.
Oh.
When did you stop believing in Santa?
What do you mean?
We can't keep doing that. By the way, did you manage to pick up that holiday drink? I can't believe that. I love you. I love the fact that you're here and I love the fact that you can express yourself. But you honestly said to me on camera to an audience, "Well, you see, the thing was, boss, when he asked me to pick up that holiday drink, I'm just listening to you thinking, this guy's gone fucking mad." That well-known miscommunication, where instead of asking someone to pick up some mulled wine, they call it holiday drink, and then later they regret it. This is a romantic poem. I think that's a. Do you know who this is?
Brandon Flowers.
No, it's Klaus Schenk Graf von Stauffenberg.
Who's that?
He tried to kill Hitler. What?
Good lad. Good lad.
That's quite good. To take out Hitler, that really is. That's like going on safari and taking down a big animal. Got to admire his ambition. Colin Gold opened the window on the advent calendar. A tiny angel was beckoning him. Climb through, climb through. Climb through the window, Goldie, she said. Colin Gold leaned right in. His eyes were luminescent, impish. I'm too big, he said sadly. I won't fit through, and then if I tried to romance you, I'd end up crushing you. He began to weep. His wife held him. She gave the angel daggers. Right, what time are we on?
You've got 10 minutes.
You've got 10 minutes.
Well, we've got 10 minutes. It's 10 to.
Yeah, 10 to 11. It's a funny time of day to do it. Jesus sat down to earth on Christmas Day. He rematerialized at Christmas dinner. Well, this is all very nice, he purred. This is all because of you, they said. Jesus was confused. Why'd they killed a bird and worn fragile hats for him? Keep talking, he said. Right, let's play the final film. No, it's not the final film. Play the next film, Fletch. This is a fucking piss take. Flesh. Flesh. Right, so Fletch.
What?
Read the room. I'm having a disaster over here, and you're playing little girls singing "We're all having fun." Right. Have you got? Okay. Fletch.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you here. I'm going to be doing a bit of a salvage job. I don't think this is a very good pitch for me getting onto, Celebrity MasterChef or something. I'm going to have to look. I mean, that's where we are, Fletch.
Has it baked? Did you put it in the oven?
For once in your life, can you shut the fuck up and let me try and sort out what I'm going to do here? Right, Fletch. Right, Fletch.
Yeah.
Fletch, man.
Yes, yeah.
Stop pissing about. Okay. I'm going to literally, and I don't say this lightly, quickly fry it, and then we'll go through into the other room. That's now on. Honestly, so if Nigella Lawson was having this kind of disaster, she'd just cover it. She'd be like, "Now we're just going to have to just finish that off on the."
Finish that one of 12 pies.
Yeah, that's the thing. She would never have done that. She would never have put all of her eggs in one basket, so to speak.
Well, do you want to see mine?
Yes, I do actually. Well, maybe we'll see them in the other room.
Okay.
Okay, I just need to. Look, Fletch, we've got to really get on top of these timings because what time is it now?
54.
54.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go in at that. It just needs another couple of minutes. We're going to go in at 56. Okay.
Gonna go in.
We're going to go into our final room.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a really lovely. I think I'm the sort of person who sort of forgets about this stuff once I've got a mulled wine in my hands. Imagine if my actual Christmas was like this. We still don't know. They might sort of change the rules a bit and say, basically, do it with who you live with.
Just fry your pie. Just fry your pie.
I think if they say, do it with who you live with, I'm just going to, email straight back and just say, do you know what? I followed all the rules, but that isn't going to quite work for me. I've had 8 months of this, and I can't quite do it on you.
If you're lucky, you might be spending it with the guy downstairs.
Honestly, if Mohammed wanted to come up, and if they're still relaxing the regulations, he'd be very welcome to share my turkey with me.
Oh no, I mean you going down,
What?
falling through the ceiling.
That's the worst case scenario.
He'll be your bubble.
Yeah, do you know what? Bubbles are formed when some people decide that they need support. Bubbles aren't formed when they crash through into the shop below. Is that how you think people form bubbles?
It's good to know. Thanks for letting me know.
I'm not even sure frying this is the correct method. I'd say this is the worst bit of cooking I've even seen. There was one girl that a friend of mine met traveling, who was cooking she was boiling potatoes, and her name was Pickle because she kept on. Her name was Branston because she kept getting in a pickle, and she kept on going out to check these potatoes.
You mucked that up a bit, didn't you?
Yeah. I mucked a few things up this show. The pie. I can't really emphasize enough how it's not keeping its shape.
Can you pick up your camera and show us?
It looks like it's sort of crawling along the pan, actually, funny enough.
Oh, God.
What? It looks... it's you could travel far and wide to not find a photograph. Find a photograph in a recipe book of what I'm cooking. What's the time?
57.
I tell you what. Do you know what the ultimate indignity is here? Do you know what the next thing I've got to do with this thing is?
Shove it in there, right?
No, I've got to dust it with icing sugar.
That might save it. That might save it.
It's the equivalent of me going to the gym. Right, I'm gonna put it on something. I think I'll put it in this bowl. Oh no, I've got a little napkin. Okay, let's play the last film, and then I'm gonna plate up.
Yes. Okay. I'll do the same.
Film, man. Film.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
Right. I mean, it is what it is, Flesh. I mean,
Yeah.
they say the first bite is with the eyes. Are we going to compare them? Can I see yours first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm secretly really, really happy with that because, I mean, I had you to watch.
Secretly, I'm an open book about my one. Do you know what I was thinking? Well, do you know what I was thinking when I was walking back from the grocery, having bought all of the ingredients for this shit pie? I was thinking, the trick is we've just got to cook really nice pies so it all looks really nice. The trick isn't. It's the easy thing to do here is to fuck up your pie, and that's a laugh.
You didn't. I can vouch for that. You never mentioned that you were going to fuck up your pie.
I think the writing was on the wall when I applied the egg with the broom. With the broom. Well,
so it looks sort of like a bacon turnover.
The ultimate indignity is that I decided to stop eating, sweet things and cakes this month. So this will be the first thing I've had that's got sugar in.
Also, I like your festive wig.
Fletch, I've done some things in this show. I've done some things right, and I've done some things wrong. Can't believe you're eating something edible. That pisses me off.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I bet. All right. I'm just going to turn this one back on.
Gift? Is it gift swap time?
It is actually.
By the way, we are 1 minute past.
Well, do you know what? We're going to get this done. We need to swap gifts, and then we'll have a look at the Christmas tree, and then we're out.
Great.
I don't want to eat this. So shall I open mine first?
Yes.
So this is a gift that Fletch bought for me this afternoon, isn't it, Fletch?
Yes. Yeah.
Where did you get it?
The charity shop, Cancer Research.
Big shout out to Cancer Research. You got me. Yeah, you got me a. Yeah, sure. You got me a toothbrush that says Emily on it. Yeah, sure. I mean, I can't readily think who I'm regifting that to. I mean, I tell you what, I've still got to get a present for my 12-year-old nephew, but I don't think we've quite cracked the code yet, have we?
I was under a lot of time pressure. She'd locked the door on me. I was the last person in there.
I've never been under so much time pressure that I've bought someone called Tim a toothbrush that says Emily. How little time did you have where you're buying me a toothbrush that says Emily?
But also, how little time money did I have?
Well, you certainly had £3 minimum. Now, what did I get for you? Genuine question, because you had to buy mine as well.
Yes, so I had the choice. So I got this for myself.
I wonder whether I bought you a better present than you bought me.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Same wrapping paper as me.
Face off.
I could talk for hours about that forward slash in that title. Do you think it has any right to be there?
Yeah, maybe. The reason why I bought it is because I saw it a few days ago on Netflix, and I thought, you know what, I want my own copy.
We're going to play this, and then we're out. Well, it's been an up and down year, old boy.
Keep going. I like this. Keep going. Yeah. It's been up and down year.
Well, in January, we were strolling around on the heath, old boy. Then we had a 10-month gap where we couldn't see each other.
Then we're making dash pies.
Well, look, thanks for... That's lovely. I tell you what. Oh, Fletch, do you want to give out you sometimes give out your Twitter? Do you want to give out your Twitter handle? Fletch makes so many friends doing this show.
I think I've had 2 more people follow me during this. So I don't know why else.
You more and more. What's your Twitter handle, Fletch? Come on, don't be a stranger.
It's Sam Fletcher-esque, like Sam Fletcher Esquire. ESQ. Sam Fletcher-esque.
That's going to start pinging. That's how we finish the show. That just starts pinging. You can buy my book, by the way, usherandpress.co.uk. You won't get it before Christmas. No promises, except that is a promise. You won't get it before Christmas. Not now. Thanks to Morgan and Josh for doing the technical stuff. Happy birthday once again, Gary. And, happy Christmas, everyone. Any final words, Flash?
I'm getting quite a lot of followers again.
Show the screen.
I can't, it's not doing it, but it's coming up on this screen. Quite a lot. Quite a lot of people. Bye. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's going. You.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining us for these online shows. If you want to grab yourself some presents, there's a link in the video description for Tim's book, vinyl, and playing cards. Once again, we hope you've enjoyed. Thanks from us. It's good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you in the new year.